Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I know I've been missing out not missing out, but I've been not posting on my regular schedule days. So I am on summer break. It's just that I don't kind of want to really post videos that much right now because trying to get myself mentally prepared to moving somewhere on the 21st. Not moving, but going somewhere. And yeah, and I've just trying to been thinking about new video ideas, and I've just been wanting to explore more besides mapping. And yeah, I've just been thinking about many other things like a new series. But yeah, besides that, um so since we were doing what if Romania formed an empire, and these guys, none of these guys exist. NATO and CSTO do not exist. So yeah. So this is going to be very unrealistic. And yeah, Romania is going to be buffed and all that crap like Adis Pro does. And I do also want to mention something. If you do enjoy the video, I would really appreciate it if you guys would like and subscribe and possibly share. But yeah, let's just get into the video. So Romania will actually first declare war on Bulgaria and Moldova. And they will actually get their first offensive in the in the north. Whoa, what the heck? I think my mouse is bugged. Never mind. And they will do very well in basically trying to encircle Sofia. But their kind of front is going to be actually pushed back a lot, majorly. And yeah, if we just go up to Moldova, you already know what happens. But moving back down here, Romania will do their best in trying to get as much as Bulgaria as they can. And that's kind of what they do, as they kind of want this land back since that was theirs before World War II. And some will join this war on their own side, or yeah, someone on their own side, and that person will actually be Turkey. Turkey joins this war because they want to gain more dominance in the Balkans, and remember that, because that is very important. And so these guys will very much so blitz through Bulgaria, and with the help, Bulgaria cannot withstand that, and so Romania will actually capture Sofia. And yeah. And also, if you hear a dog barking, that's just my dog. She does that. But yeah, so peace treaty. So here's the peace treaty. Oh, I forgot to do Moldova. Okay, here's the actual peace treaty. So Romania gets very big, and Turkey just gets southern Bulgaria, so yeah. And they gain Moldova, so that's a very good thing. But Romania's next target will actually be Hungary. Maybe wondering why. It is because Hungarians have been committing genocide of not Hungarians, but Romanians moving into Hungarian land. And these are false reports, as these are not Hungarians, but these are Romanians that go inside of Hungary, cannot speak, and are shooting down their own people. So it's kind of genocide. And the international community is just like, yeah, I think that's just like, you can do what you want, Romania. And yeah, so yeah. And Romania, or not Romania, but Hungary will just try their best in defending themselves against Romania, as they kind of bullied Romania in the past, and now Romania is bullying them. So it's like, it's reverse day, Hungary. And so they're outside of not Bucharest, but I can't remember what it's called. I can't remember their capital. But they're kind of just outside of Hungary's capital, and yeah, it kind of just gets captured, and yeah. So, peace treaty. So, here's the peace treaty where Romania gets a huge chunk of Hungary, basically their economic zone. And yeah, they're very big. But something will go behind the scenes between Serbia, Hungary, Slovenia, and Bosnia. I won't say what, but all I want to say is that something goes behind the scenes. So basically, the Romanians will actually declare war on Serbia, and Serbia will have three secret allies of Bosnia, Hungary, and Slovenia. And Romania will ask two countries of Austria and Croatia to help them so they can gain their rightful territories, as they say. So, yeah, may the Third Balkan War begin. So, first off, the Romanians will already be captured, or they're already going to capture um, Hung- Hungary's capital, but they're not going to back down until Austria comes in and starts blitzing through. So is Croatia. And yeah, a lot of troops get pushed out. And yeah, it's going to be a holdout in this region. And Slovenia, it's wraps, bro. Why did you join the war? And yeah, Bosnia will actually do pretty well and actually gain some coastline, which is very good. And they're actually going to be super good in like going up and taking a lot of Croatia, actually pushing the Croatians out of Hungary. And yeah, they're doing very well. And it seems like they're getting aid from someone. Oh, who knows? Who knows? Maybe someone from up here or up here. But continuing, um, basically Croatia is about to fall, or the capital. But Hungary, Romania. No offense to Hungarians, but the Romanians will actually begin to blitz through Serbia, and Serbia will not like last long until they actually do one of the greatest counteroffensives that I've ever seen, as they literally push the Romanians so deep that they kind of get sent back to their um border, and they kept on getting pushed until there. And Romania will ask Kosovo to join this war to help them gain your sovereignty. And Serbia is going to ask Montenegro, and then they're going to ask Albania. Which Albania is actually going to decline because they don't want to get involved. They don't want to join Serbia's team. They get cooked. Then they don't want to join that team. Blah blah blah. So yeah, domino effect. And continuing over here, um, with the Kosovo, are that Kosovoians? I don't know. But Montenegro will be captured, and slow and steady they will be going up into Serbia. But Croatia, oh, their capital will actually be taken. So that was a lot. Where Austria can pretty much solo, as they do pretty well and recapture Croatia's capital, and begin to go down the coast, trying to stop any Bosnians, and they will actually do pretty well in pushing back Serbians and Hungarians, as they fully take Hungary and really begin to push down with Romanian support. And all this will kind of taken as like basically the what's it called Croatians and Austrians will use their combined strength to kind of spearhead all the way through here, and using Hungarian troops to just blast down. And also, you guys might have heard a weird cut. It's because I have P in pencil, so yeah, to like end recording. So yeah, that's my fault. And they will actually capture Belgrade or Belgrade, either one, how you pronounce it. And any Serbian nationalists are going to really just be pushed all the way back to Bosnia. And I think you already know what happens to Bosnia. They're gone. So yeah, the Third Balkan War is over, and yeah, so here's the peace treaty. So here's the peace treaty of yeah, everyone just Bosnia's done, and yeah. So actually, all these countries will unite under one banner to try to like be strong, and they will be like a little bit strong, but these borders are utterly disgusting. Looks like a bird trying to beg for food. But moving on down here. Turkey will actually like declare war on the rest of the Balkans. And remember how I said when they declared war on Bulgaria, they wanted to gain more influence in regional dominance in the Balkans. So that's the exact reason why they did that. As they will go like what I mean by go, I mean by they will like move in fast. As these guys they already have troops in North Macedonia and connected up and are already outside of Zelensky. And Albania and Greeks will actually be able to hold for a little bit. And yeah, but someone doesn't like this. And that someone is Romania. As Romania wants to be the only regional dominant power in the Balkans and just in this region in general. And so they will declare war on Turkey, helping the blue team. And so, well, if that help, it's just kind of over. Like Turkey could probably hold off for a little bit. And yeah, this team probably won't be able to push them back. But just simulating this, all these countries against literally Turkey, I don't think so. As Turkey will actually be able to push back the Romanians to capture this major city and cut off this front, going very deep and actually pushing them back. And these guys will go like back into Zelensky, basically on the part to really. And Turkey's now focusing a lot more on Greece. And they're outside the gates of Albania's capital. In Greece's holy. But this isn't going to stop Romania's team, as the Romania's team will actually be able to recapture North Macedonia's capital again and push any Turkish troops in North Macedonia, like a lot, and they will be able to help and save Athens as the Turkish begin to lose troops like fast, and yeah, as the Romanians start a offensive, and I think you already know how this is going to go. The Romanians will be pretty successful in doing that as they capture Istanbul and will begin to exponentially like grow in Turkey as Turkish forces will literally just fall and this entire front, all these Turkish soldiers will fall and surrender. And yeah, the blue team troops are just gonna be colored in red for right now because I'm too lazy to turn it to blue. And so the Greeks will begin their landings all in Turkey. And yeah, I think you already know how this goes. And Turkey is on the brink of collapse. And right before they are about to collapse, um, Romania captures Ankara, Turkey's capital, and yeah, it just surrenders. And yeah, so here is the peace treaty. And so here's the peace treaty of where Romania gets a lot, as they kind of get the rest of Bulgaria, and they get the northern region of Turkey and Istanbul. So they have like control and access to the Black Sea. Or I mean, yeah, Black Sea. But yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you all for watching. And uh yeah, I know this was very unrealistic. And I do want to point out something. It's no longer the Ottomans controlling the Romanians. It's the Romanians controlling the Ottomans. But besides that, just thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed, like and subscribe, and well, if you want, and share, and yeah, so I'm gonna do it. So peace.